part one of a special edition of the BPASC Signal. I'm Navy Petty Officer Nathaniel Miller. During the 56 days of the Basic Public Affairs Specialist course here at the Defense Information School, the students get a chance to learn about the unique history of their various branches of service. Recently, our production staff visited the classroom of my colleague, Navy Petty Officer Pete Robertson. Before coming to DINFOS to teach, Petty Officer Robertson spent several years as a crew member on board that most famous of all U.S. warships, the 1797 frigate USS Constitution. In part one of this special edition, Petty Officer Robertson spent some time with the Navy students, sharing what it means to him to be a United States sailor.
If we talk about a sailor 200 years ago, it's some knucklehead that has no money. That's patriotic because of this brand new nation that they've just become a part of. That joins the Navy and goes on a sailing ship for the same reason people have gone on ships for millennia, which is to see the world. 200 years ago, joining the Navy was a little bit different. If you were a child and you had a very large family, you could often be shipped off to join the Navy as young as 8 years old. Sometimes those families were extraordinarily large enough or poor enough or in need enough that they would send their youngest children, march them up to the pier of the ship and sign them up with the captain. Right there in the ledger, good, done, you're a crew member. Congratulations, Mom and Dad, that's $17 a year. That money would go to Mom and Pop. We also have a more important connection. We hate everything. Sailors are haters. That's just life. Sailors hate and complain. That is how we roll. Don't think for a second. You are all of a sudden so innovative, so refreshing, so cool, so new, that you're the first person to ever go, my section leader's out to get me. Why do I always get the mid-watch? I see how it is. I don't even need to look at this watch bill because I know I got the mid-watch every single time. Oh, I probably got a PT too. Well, that's me. That's the other person looking at the watch bill on a ship. Well, guess who's got weekend duty? Oh, look, he can't make it. Guess it's got a cover for him. Oh, he's going next week an extra month. This guy. Every person in the Navy is the most oppressed sailor that ever lived. You are, oh, look at yourself. You're so ready to applaud. You're oppressed, son. You're ready to applaud yourself. Way to go. We hate everything about everything. We hate the food we eat. We hate the ship we're on. We call it all kinds of names. I had a friend who was on the John C. Stennis, the JCS were its initials. They called it the Just Clean Something. We didn't have a cool nickname for George. We just called it the G-Dub, or that pile of crap. We'll let anybody else say something about my ship. And we're the same way about each other. That's what I love. The sailors that you're staring at on the mess decks, after you've been out to sea for about a month, and you're sitting across from each other, just eating chow. It's me and Vargas. Dude, I am sick of seeing your face. Not even gonna lie. I'm sick of looking at you. I hate you. And that guy needs to don't even talk to me right now. None of y'all. The great thing is they're on the other end. Like, I hate that guy. I hate that guy. Especially hate Robertson. And then boom, anchor drops, and we're like out in port, like, dude, I know, man, seriously, dude. And then you're like on the pier, calling Mom and Dad. Dude, this is my best friend. It's Marcus right here. Like, he's gonna come to my wedding. He's your best man. Like, Mom, we're going for Thanksgiving. You gotta like make a place for him. It's so awesome. We're like gonna go out. We're gonna bar. We're gonna go on like an MWR tour. It's gonna be so cool. 2 days later, back on the ship. They're my favorite part. Is cracking open a letter that was written 200 years ago that says, I hate the captain. We have been out to sea so long, I don't know what day it is. If I have one more bite of this disgusting food, I am going to cut off my arm and eat that instead. I hate the people I work with. I hate the people that work for me. I hate everything. I hate it all. I want to come home. This is garbage. Why am I serving this country that doesn't appreciate me? Why am I serving? Why am I on watch? In the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, for no reason. I'm on the middle of the ship and the shark's going to come up and attack me. The people that have joined the Navy before us and served in these uniforms and wore a patch that said U.S. Navy on it, I understand those people. I owe them a legacy. They did everything I did. They joined for reasons I joined. They hated the things that I hated. They loved the things that I loved. I was a sailor. It's not a cartoon character. It's not some imaginary figure somewhere in a book. It's a real live person.